One great thing about Tourette syndrome is the community. Connecting with others is first of all very important because you finally get to meet someone like you. There's someone like you who's experienced a lot of the same things you have. Without further ado, 4 weird things I would have never known were directly related to Tourette syndrome had I not met people in my community. First, it's no secret that weird sleep stuff happens to many of us with Tourette syndrome. For me, my entire life, I've been an active sleeper. I've been talking in my sleep, trashing around, grinding my teeth, sleepwalking. Recently, I've been told I tic in my sleep, which does not surprise me because for years I would wake up with a sore neck, a frontal lobe headache from rolling my eyes in my sleep. So none of those things are a big secret. I'm talking to this lady in BC about relationships and what's it like to date someone who does not have Tourette syndrome. Weird things men do, weird things women do, Tourettic or not. And then we got on the topic of sleep aggression. Yes, sleep aggression. Right along the lines of sleepwalking and sleep talking. I was in this relationship. I would wake up in the mornings, he would be so mad at me, and I would not know why, because I just woke up. And he would swear up, down, and sideways that we just had an epic fight and so on and so forth. And I'm baffled because I just woke up. I'm sure I just woke up. I know I just woke up. Well, it turns out that it's not unusual for people with Tourette syndrome who sleepwalk and sleep talk to sleep fight. She was able to share that with me because she learned that from others as well. It turns out sleep aggression is a real thing. So first things first, to my ex-boyfriend, you were right once. And for the record, the one time you were right, I was right from my perspective too. Sleep aggression. It doesn't have to ruin your relationship. Apparently, there are some very understanding people out there. Second thing I didn't know was a tic. Pacing. I pace when I'm on the phone, I pace when I think, I pace when I read a book in my apartment. So that's why I can pace for 40 minutes for absolutely no reason around my house. So pacing, weird tic, but still a tic. Mental tics, mental imagery, disturbing images or sensations. Say I'm doing the dishes. Pretty much every time I pick up a glass, I get an image of that glass breaking in my hand. And as soon as that happens, I feel it breaking in my hand. And not long after that, I feel shards in my hand. As this happens, I'm fully aware that the glass is intact, but I feel like crushing it now. So I put it down, take a step back. Sometimes I go pacing for 45 minutes. I hope I explained that right. So a mental tic for me, I'll pick up a glass, I'll get the image of the glass breaking, I'll feel the glass breaking, I'll feel the shards, all the while being aware that none of this is happening. I put the glass down because I know that if I keep this up, I will crush the glass, and take a pause. This is a mental tic. Now that you understand this principle, it's a lot easier to understand that a lot of other disturbing things that you think about are not your own. They're just things that are kicking around in your head, that are popping up very briefly. It's part of Tourette syndrome. It's a mental tic. You're not crazy, you're not disturbed, you're not insane, you're not a bad person. It's just a tic. The fourth weird thing is that tic pressure is very real. I met somebody else who knows what tic pressure is like. They know what rebound tic pressure is like. Rebound tic pressure is when you suppress tics for a while, which is first of all very tiring on your body, but your body still needs to let those tics out. And a lot of times they come out with a vengeance. It's hard on the body, and it's not in my head. So you know what? Connecting to someone else who could relate to that for the first time, that was really weird. And now that's my new normal.